Hey everyone, I'm Almar of almarsguides.com, and in this video here I wanted to show you multi-botting in Diablo 2. So basically what this is for anybody that's followed my content that enjoys EverQuest, you'll pretty much recognize this almost immediately because this is like playing EverQuest with MacroQuest 2. And basically what it is you control your lead character and you have a bunch of other characters that follow you around and kill stuff for you. And you achieve this in Diablo 2 with a program called Kolbot, which is the Diablo 2 bot, which is what you're looking at right here. This tracks a bunch of information, and more importantly, it lets you run more than one client of Diablo 2 on your PC at one time. And then what you do is you're going to set up these INI files, which are here. And for each character, you're going to get an INI file like this. So this INI file basically just tells your character exactly what you want it to do. Like there's a whole section here which is boss and area scripts, goes all the way down to here. This is the leeching section, which I have not used yet. Well, technically I use some parts of it. The first part here, config.leader, is how you set up the lead follow character, which is your main character in this game. And then you also enable this. See how it says here, script that follows a manually played leader around like a merc. And then you basically change a few more things in here, like you don't want it to quit the game when your life gets to 30% like it does when you first turn the bot on. Usually I enable the inventory right here, so my bot will sell stuff and identify stuff and figure stuff like that out on his own. And then there's a few more things that I turn on in here. You also need to mess with the attack config down here, which tells your bot which abilities you want it to use. So for this character, I'm pretty sure this is Glacial Spike and this is Blizzard. So a lot of my characters here are going to be Blizzard Sorcerers. And I mean, I have a little bit of a variety on my team. And for this video here, what we're going to be doing is, how do I close this without disabling without turning off my video? I have no idea how to close that without hitting the button that will turn off my video. There we go. So, I will basically, for the duration of this video, be explaining different parts of the bot and showcasing it. So, right now, you can send commands to your bot. It'll go through your teleport, whoever the lead character is, when you do one. And then let me show you, I don't even know what the hell it's killing. Oh, a zombie. I'll show you it killing stuff without me doing anything. It stole the shrine from me. That's okay though. That one's immune to cold. Because I'd actually like to talk a little bit here while it's actually going, at least at first. So these bots pick up whatever you tell them to. There's going to be also INI files that you can search up, which will, almost got myself killed there. INI files that you can search up, which will tell your bot exactly what you want it to pick up. Or rather, INI files in the bot folder that will tell you. This guy's posing a little bit of difficulty for my team since he's immune to cold. And also, I am on hell difficulty right now with level 60 characters, so it's a little bit harder than usual. But this is actually good because I can show you how good the bot handles itself in, adverse situations. So when characters die like this, you basically just open up a teleport, and then you let them come back here on their own, or you tell them one again, and they'll come through the teleporter, and then you press, or you rather send the command C to your group. And that will tell your group to basically pick up any nearby corpses that they have. But it doesn't always work with 100% efficiency. Like, as you can see, my cleric, he still hasn't grabbed his corpse yet. There we go. He finally got his corpse. Sometimes they get stuck in loops. They'll keep trying to pick up potions instead of grabbing their corpse. This happens kind of rarely, but it does happen. So as you can see, when the mobs aren't immune to cold, my team just basically decimates them. Like that one was immune to fire, so he's only immune to my druid's attacks. And my guys just completely decimated him. I need higher level mercenaries and also basically just higher level mercenaries so I can equip my rune wards on them to prevent, or rather to take care of the immune to colds. I made a rather one-sided team this go around. My other team was a lot more balanced, but this team has 3 Blizzard sorceresses on it because they are like the best bots you can get in the game and the best farmers. Like right here, I'll show you. I have a Blizzard sorceress that's currently running through ancient tunnels. And basically, he runs through all of ancient tunnels, kills everything, and then deposits any valuable loot to his stash. Like here, this is the original screen that I showed you of Kolbot. And it'll tell you in the bottom right here what your bots find. And usually when they find something, they'll deposit it in their stash. And what's really cool about this is it'll tell you the area that it's found, as well as the line on the INI file that the loot request is on. And that is extremely helpful for actually going in there, turning off items you don't want, or figuring out, you know, exactly where it is. If you have Notepad++, which is, most coders recommend you download it, but for some reason I never download it and I don't use it. I use regular Notepad because I'm dumb and inefficient. At least I'm honest about it, right? Because I've never gotten, like, I've not liked to Notepad++ every single time I've used it, but I really do need to get into actually using it because it tells you what line the file is on and it helps you find stuff so much easier. I thought, actually, let me, I'm going to emulate an issue in a second here that I will, show you a nifty way to fix with the followers and the bots. And I'm also going to reach for water in a second because I have a dry mouth. Also, forgive the raccoon eyes. I've been, it's been a few late nights with a lot of work. This is actually a nice reprieve from all of that. And I wanted to do this before I start getting bored of what I'm doing. Now that I've actually learned how to do it pretty well. Like I'm probably going to start playing one character again soon because I'm writing guides for Diablo 2. That's my reason for doing all of this in the first place. As you can actually see on my website. Like I was actually going to use this video as a form of advertising, but I'm just too busy like explaining the bot. Because Horker's up here soloing 2 gargantuan beasts, and as you can tell, he's not doing a very good job. He's getting his ass absolutely beat. So apparently Horker sucks. Two or three more levels and I get equipped all of my new rune words, the Chains of Honor. Oh, actually this level for Blizzbot. I got a whole bunch of stuff in my stash. Chains of Honor, like a whole set of new gear that should actually trivialize much of this. But anyway, what I was saying before this is I've been writing guides for Diablo 2, as you can see in the background right here on my website. You got the Den of Evil. Basically, I'm doing quest guides, farming guides, leveling guides, and then also lists for all of the gems, rune words, and all of that fun stuff. Do I have? No, I don't have any non-ice abilities. Where's my Java Zone? No. Seriously, where is she? There she is. Why are you using Lightning Strike? You should be using Power Strike. She's not doing anything. That's the main reason that everything's going slower. She should be like my main source of non-cold damage, but she's not doing anything. So let's see what your problem is. So how you figure this out is, I'm looking at the attack config right now, and as I can see, her main skill right here, 0 is regular attack, and 14, we're going to figure out what that is. So we want to go to the SDK, Kolbot SDK, skills.txt. This will tell us power strike. Okay. So she should be attacking, but she isn't. We'll have to keep an eye on her. And also, when you open a town portal, 2 sends everybody back to town. Let me equip some of my new gear. I would show you the difference, but I don't want to continuously just like waste everybody's time with this video. It's already taken me forever to kill shit, which is wasting your time. And also, I will, once I equip some gear, I'll show you something else in a second. That's pretty cool. Nope, Horker still can't equip that shit yet. What level? 61? 64 Javazon. Wonder if she'll only throw that, because I'll be mighty annoyed if she only will. She should be attacking, though. Moderately annoyed that she is not. Okay, so when you do 3, it'll run town chores in apostrophes. And basically what this does is buys potions if you need them, resurrects your merc if you need it, repairs your gear if it's under 40%, and it does basically whatever you have it set to do. You can change what town chores you want it to run. But more importantly, when there's like a quest NPC, Akara, Mala, or Ormus, really any of the quest NPCs that also double as vendors, it works for actually quickly turning in the quest. So that's one of the reasons that I enjoy doing it in situations like these. Seems like you're all good. Now let's actually go to Cold Plains. I can show you another command here. We'll pull everybody out of the town, and then we will tell them to go to a waypoint, or grab the waypoint by just saying WP, waypoint. Yes, yes. Okay, where is the Javazon? Where is she? So we'll keep an eye on her, figure out what she's doing wrong. Aha. Okay. I see what she's doing. It's because I have her set to use regular old attack as her primary attack. She's just plain flat out not even using power strike. Okay. So I can actually enable power strike to go off in the primary slot. So watch my DPS just get completely jacked up from this. Let me, that's me blowing her down. Blowing that guy down. She is power leveling, I think, yes, power leveling 4. So we are going to relog her real fast. We'll go here, stop the client, and then we're going to boot it up. And then bring her back. Few steps involved, but it's not too bad. Lots and lots of pets, as you can see. I got like 10 skeletons, bunch of shit going on here. I like that. I like having a summoner build for my necromancer. I said come. Did she actually say going outside? When I said get your ass over here? Because I could have sworn she said coming. I can't even tell the order of it. Yeah, she did say going outside. Okay, so see how I'm stuck here? Like I got myself, all of my companions cornered me basically between the bush. So this is a great time to have teleport, because you can just teleport right on out of that. Otherwise, you have to open a town portal and send them back to town and then also pull them back. That happens when you're running this many characters because there is collision with them and they group up to you too tightly. So that is like one of the biggest downsides, I think, of doing what I am doing, multi-botting in Diablo 2. But it isn't that big of a downside either. You just have to, like, by far, you want a sorceress as your lead character, or at the very least, somebody with an enigma, which is a rune ward for teleport. Because if you have an enigma rune ward, or the whatchamacallit, or the ability teleport, you'll be able to just easily get out of situations like that. Also, you'll be able to much more easily navigate tight areas like catacombs, maggot lair, jail, really any place with really, really tight hallways and corners and rooms, because the bots will end up boxing you in and causing you to like do just like, you have to basically drive like a semi truck around the room. Like when the door's here and you're standing like here, you have to run all the way around the room to pull the bots and then run out the door. So that is the it's a very, very pain in the ass inconvenience. I can probably show you later if we get to a dungeon that has tight hallways. Actually, we'll do the one in Burial Grounds that has tight hallways. Right now I'm kind of just like aimlessly killing. I like killing these huge packs of mobs, and I really want these last few levels. Horker needs level 63. Icebot needs level 63. Once they get to 63, though, I can equip the whatever my rune word is, the main one that I'm using on all of my characters. That'll make much of hell way easier, too. This is Stony Field, right? Cool. We skipped right on by Burial Ground, but we're going to go back to that. And also, you might notice I have my bots picking up gold. Well, they're technically picking up a whole hell of a lot more than that. But they pick up potions, and both healing and mana potions as they go along. You can also tell them to pick up rejuvenation potions if you want, but healing and mana do just fine for me. And what these do is they basically just like endlessly replenish themselves as they go along, which is delightful. One good thing here that I like too is when they don't pick up a unique, I know that it's junk. Well, they did pick it up. Or no, I picked it up. That's weird. I didn't even click it. Watch. Yeah, that is pretty junky. Basically, my well, I actually just recently changed my loot INI files. I created my own. But these files, what they basically do is they'll tell your bot exactly what to pick up. I'll show you them in like 2 seconds once I get to this waypoint down here. I might not be able to show you all of Act 1 in this video, depending on how long I actually want the video to be. It's been 20 minutes so far. Grand Crown, I'm curious what this is. 301 socket. And I'm still in the process of learning more about Diablo 2 as well. I don't know too much about the game. I had to learn what loot is good. I had to learn so much in the last few weeks. And I'm still in the process of, writing guides for stuff too. I write guides to help myself learn to some degree as well. I will do a shit ton of research, test everything out myself, and then write a guide on something while also doing a shit ton more research. Verifying, double checking, making sure everything's 100% fucking accurate, testing stuff in game when I'm even remotely unsure of something. And then I just rinse and repeat the process. Horker, what are you doing over there? He's horking, isn't he? Horker's over there horking. Ooh, chain gloves. Somebody jacked that. So they might be worth something. Oops. Didn't think before I clicked. Just clicked. So, let me go back to Sister's Burial Grounds, the next page. See my guides? As you can see, they're not done yet because I have the improper title up there. So what I wanted to show you is the picket files. So here you go. Let me find a pack of mobs to kill, and my bots will... Actually, let me tell them to get this waypoint. And then we'll actually go to Burial Grounds. There's something else I want to show you there. And it's coffee for those curious. Told you, many all-nighters. So we're actually going to... Let's send these guys to town so I can get ease of motion. We're going to go to... Let's go to Underground Passage Level 1 first. And what we're doing with this bot here is I can hit numpad 0 and she'll teleport all through the zone herself. If they don't have teleport, then they run through the zone. But running through the zone, you get stuck on mobs and it's like extremely ineffective. There's a whole bunch around here to kill too. As you can see, like on my map, there's X's. The normal red X's are regular enemies, and the orange X's are champ / boss / unique packs. My mercenary should be getting a shit ton of XP from this. Yippers. Yippers he is. He be leveling right there up. So, looking at this, this is the loot INI file. And this tells you, well, it tells the bot exactly what it wants to pick up. Or what it needs to pick up, what it should pick up. And why does it look like my necromancer is naked? No, he's holding his weapons. Is he though? Yeah, he is. Confusing me, man. So, back to this. Let me find one that I can read off to you and give you an example. There's a whole write-up on the website that hosts Kolbot, or the guy who created it, Dark Vigilante. He has a little Full Metal Alchemist form avatar, although that'll probably change in the future. It's not the best way to for me to tell you how to find him. It's just like darkvigilante.net or something like that. It's a forum. And there he links to a whole bunch of different Picket files on there, which are these files, and he also does his own explanations of what everything is as well. So basically, to find an item here, this is ring. It's telling you if the ring's quality is equal to rare, and it has faster cast rate that is equal to 10, and to hit, which is, I'm pretty sure that might be equal to or 100 or higher, 100 or greater, I think is what that is saying. 100 or greater. And life leech plus mana leech, which is 10 or greater. And then you have, let's do another one. I'm probably wrong with this symbol right here, but I don't know. The Tree of Inifis is there too. I'll let my bots kill that real fast. We'll go up to okay, I think this is saying and or. So it would be saying, okay, like this one is a good example here because it's putting parentheses around. So it's saying, I want item and class skills and or item add skill tab and or, well, that is the end. So he wants either of these two things to be 2. And since they're in parentheses, this is the like either of those two. And then you also have this one here, which is he wants faster cast rate and then see the parentheses start again, strength, dexterity, and then end parentheses. So he wants either strength or dexterity to be 15 also on it because those two are in parentheses. And then also you have these 4 things. So he wants either faster run walk, FRW. So he wants faster run walk to be at least 30 or there to be 2 sockets. Other qualifiers are max HP and max mana equal to 35 or 35 or greater. So as you can see, he has his own little explanations and write-ups. If I were to do a guide on this, it would be a lot more, better than me doing it just like reading it off to you randomly right now. I probably like fucked at least up maybe 10 to 15% of what I was saying and, and got it completely wrong, but that's the gist of things. So let's grab this Tree of Inifis, Scroll of Inifis, because we want to do the Cain quest. So see how I'm running around and my bots aren't following me right now? It's because I'm actually like stuck in the middle of them, but the game doesn't update me as stuck in the middle of them. Now see how I teleport and then they all just run over to me? That happens a decent amount too. It's like it's nothing to do with the bot. It's how the game is coded. It's an old ass game, as some of you may be aware. Come on, Almar, get your ass over here. And that was me yelling at my character in game, not me actually yelling at myself. FYI. Hopefully the Javazon is doing good damage now. Okay, so we're going to speed this up a little bit. What is over here? Black Marsh? Where's the waypoint? Well, there's the Forgotten Tower. So, no, we'll do this. See, I got stuck in the middle. My teleport opened in the middle of them. So we're going to do... Forgotten Tower real fast. If you're watching this and you're like, man, I really love that one button teleport. Yes, it is. It is absolutely delightful and wonderful. And I'm bouncing my, I don't know if you're actually able to see me vibrate in the video, but I'm bouncing my leg. Now that I'm conscious of it, I stopped. So there's little subtle things you do that you're used to doing when nobody's watching, and then you're in the middle of making a video and you catch yourself doing them. Thankfully, you know, bouncing my leg is about the worst that I do. Come on, Drewy. The fuck? Oh yeah, the Countess is immune to cold. Her and her cronies. My sorceresses are just running around like, what do we do? Oh my god, the end is nigh. Really, though? You could really see the difference in my kill speed. Drewy, where the fuck are you? He's stuck over there, wasting his time summoning ravens and shit. He needs his whole INI file fixed. He needs a spec redone, too. I have to respec him because he originally started off as like a summoner druid, but once you get to hell, there's like summoner druids are just completely unviable. They don't even function. Summoner necromancers are still halfway decent, but they still have their flaws. Like once you get to hell, they take a huge drop off in effectiveness. Okay, we'll have Akara translate the scroll of Inifis. We didn't get the shit in Black Marsh, which is an oopsie. We'll go to Stony Field and to the Cairn Stones that we cleared out. Nice. Oh. You want to see how mob dense Tristram is? We just cleared out one champ pack. Man, there's not many here. We got screwed. Usually there's a whole bunch of falling around, but in this case there's just like a few skeletons here and there. So actually I'm going to turn back on the game sounds too because I'm running out of stuff to talk about. Send everybody back to town. We actually need to run town chores too, because people need potions. I'm burning through them like crazy in hell. At least my resists are pretty good.
You have risked. Hello.
Get to see all the rings everybody vendors. They also, they mostly drop shit that they don't want. Sometimes they do vendor it though. I have one of those already, but I want to see how that one is in comparison to it. Let me see what these are. Well, they're not very good, but I mean 200% that's good for my Horker Barb, which is right with me. Once he actually is able to kill some stuff. No, so they didn't find anything worth keeping, otherwise it would have updated. Bummer. Okay, burial grounds. Let's do this real fast.
Oops. There is dark magic at work here. Join my army.
Okay, we're gonna do Mausoleum because this is a level 85 zone.
Rest now.
So like, here's a good example of a dungeon where teleport comes in handy. Like, I won't be able to get by the bots if, like, I would have to open a town portal right now. But as you can see, the bots have their own nav mesh. Like, I can teleport wherever I want and do really whatever I want. And they'll follow me. You get too far away though, and they won't follow you. Like Icebot came up. I'll show you in a second. Like, see, I broke aggro on my bots. They won't run over to me. They'll stay over there because they can't find me. And then when I get close, they'll say, "Leader unit found." Javazon's not doing anything. Oh, because they're all immune to lightning in here. That's why. So, oopsies. This right here, secondary skill, if monster is immune to primary, that will use my regular melee attacks when the monsters are immune to lightning now, power strike. So that should be like the only time I use lightning, or regular melee attacks on the Javazan now. The hell? Okay. I think we killed all the champ packs. We didn't find the golden chest, but I don't really care about it. So we'll send everybody back to town, because it's easier than trying to navigate out of here.
I can hardly... Help! This is yours.
It's funny, I grabbed the shrine on my way by. They're immune to fire and nothing else. Heard somebody level. The XP I'm getting, though, is just crazy right now. We're gonna go down here to the pit. which is another level 85 zone. A lot of immune to cold in here. Holy cow. Technically, you can have the bot do all of this for you, all of the speccing and stuff like that, but I'm still in the learning process, so I want to do it all myself. I'm still learning what's good, why it's good, what are the best specs, and stuff like that, and why they're the best specs. Like, something I just learned the other day that I didn't know is only the hard points that you put in your skills count towards the synergies, which means all of the plus skill bonuses you get don't do dick shit for synergies. I honestly had no clue. I was getting plus skills for the longest time, specifically just for the synergies they would give me, but only the skill points you put in there yourself is what gives you the synergy bonus. Oops. Getting obliterated. Man, Maybe I should stop sending them out here. Fuck! That was unintended. Wow, that's the first time I've actually fully wiped. So, solution would be thinking. I think make a new game so I can actually get my gear. Well, I can show you what it's like making a new game. Now, let's do this real fast.
The Sisterhood welcomes you.
Where's my dream helm on this guy? Oh, there we go. Now the repair, restock on potions. Now everybody's got their good gear. So this should help out a lot.
The Order welcomes you.
Help! Help me.
It would probably also help if I wasn't doing a level 85 zone at level 68. Seems like somebody forgot to get the waypoint. Don't know who, though. Go back to town, guys.
Help!
Takes them forever with the cold immunes. Damn it, picked up some junk on the ground.
Hi there. Oh,
Help! Help me! This is yours.
This zone's not fun at all to do with boxing. Let me, it's too clustered together in this place to properly do these boxes.
Help! Help me! Help! This is for you. Help me. Help. Help me. This place chills me to the bone. This is for you.
A lot of champ packs around. Anytime I see a whole bunch of champ packs in one area like this, it's almost impossible for me to resist the urge to kill them. There's not too many cold immunes in here either. Like, these fallen are really the worst things you have to worry about. Yes, he's immune to fire, good. Horker's over there horking. You done, Horker?
Help! Help me!
Well, somebody probably just pulled Andario. There he is. Now I'll show you the last thing here, which is,
Greetings.
well, let me first do town chores. This is the run to talk to everybody, do the last things they need to do in Act 1. This is useful for them turning in any remaining quests, or turning in any quests they haven't already turned in. They'll also revive their merc here, talk to this person, blah, blah, blah. It's just very useful to do at the end. Once everybody's ready, I'll show you the next thing. So you type in Act 2, A2. This tells everybody basically to move on to Act 2. So you'll see everybody run up here, talk to Wareve.
The caravan is... Yes?
And then they'll run over to there,
You...
which is like the spot you open up the town portals in Act 2. And that's basically all there is to it. That's the whole first act with Kolbot and with multi-botting in Diablo 2. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. I will be doing more videos for each act, and I will probably also be doing some like meme videos of like what it's like to run 8 necromancers that are all summoners, or 8 sorcerers that, you know, are all different specs, and, you know, we'll have some fun with it. But hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you around the next one. See ya.